Alright everyone out there, I'm Joseph from your network school. Now, in this tutorial and the next coming one, we are going to be looking at access control lists. Probably you've heard about them. You might not know how to use them, but I'm sure you might have an idea of how to use them. Join with me and we set up this simple topology right now that we're going to be using in our next tutorials. I have a router 2911 series and two switches. All I want to do is to implement a simple network where I can communicate through this router to the rest of the switch. So it's just a single network, one router and two switches. So let's get two hosts and we connect them there. Come to any devices and select two pieces. Okay, now let me connect them. Right, I need straight throughs. First Ethernet 1. Connect this. Can connect this one to higher, faster interfaces, gigabit Ethernet, gigabit ports. Right. I've called this the 192.168.1.0/24 network, and this is 192.168.2.0/24 network. And here I go. This is gigabit Ethernet 0/0 here, and this is gigabit Ethernet 0/1 here. I'm going on to the router. Let's hit straight enter our router to make sure that they do communicate. So no. Enable. Configure terminal. I can change the host name to ACL. So that is access control list router for demonstration. And I can now go to interface G0/0. Interface G0/0 is this interface I'm talking of. This interface here. I'm going to give it an IP address and turn it on. Okay. So I can give it an IP address of 192.168.2.255.255.255.0. Hit enter, then say no shutdown, and the interface is up. Then I can now head straight to this other interface, which is G0/1. So I can go back, exit, go to interface G0/1, and then I give it an IP address of 192.168.1.1 255.255.255.0. Hit enter. Then I say no shutdown to turn the interface on. I can save that. You can see this one is already up, pure green. So I get to give these ones IP addresses. It's 192.168.2.2 192.168.2.1 default gateway. Let me copy this now. Okay, 3 1. This is 1. 1.2. Dot 1.1. You can give this also. Dot 1.3. 1.1. Okay, right now everything should be communicating very well. This can communicate to that, and even this can communicate to this. Yes, can communicate. This can communicate to that. Right now, everything is communicating very well. I want us to first of all implement an access list that can, for example, deny these people from accessing this other side of the network. But before you go on, what is an access control list? An access control list simply is a list. It's a statement, or they are just lists of deny and permit. It's a list of deny and permit statements. As you're going to see, we shall be writing lists, but the major keywords there are deny or permit. We permit or deny traffic depending on our criteria. What can they be used for? Some people think access control lists are only used to control access on the network, but not only to access control lists control access on the network. They also have other functions you can use on them. If you stick with me in the upcoming tutorials, I'll be showing you. We do use access control lists when we're configuring NAT, network access control lists, network address translations. You can use access control lists also to determine the quality of service. There are very many things. Route filtering, you can also use it. You can configure demand day routing or policy routing, all of those depending on access control lists. However, as you're configuring them, you have to take into notes a few things, or some of the rules have to take into considerations. Access control lists are read from the top to the bottom. If you first of all wrote deny or permit 192.168.2 from accessing, to access 192.168.1.0, and then you said deny, they will read the statements from the top coming to the bottom, and where it finds the first match, the access control list will then be applied. You have to be very critical. Have to be very, very crucial, very, 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 very sure of what you're doing with access control lists. They are good, but they can also ruin your network if you don't apply them very well. And at the end of every access control list, there is an inevitable implicit deny. So if you write an access control list with a deny statement only, it means you've denied everything on the network, because at the end of the access control list, there is an implicit deny. So we shall always be remembering that there is that implicit deny at the end. So let's meet in the next tutorial.